Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Jaden and I hope you enjoy the video. Today I'm going to be doing an updated what's on my iPhone. I try to do these every year, even though my phone changes like every single week because I don't know why. I can't say that I like change because I'm not good with change, but when it comes to my phone, there is something different about it like every single week. I'll change a wallpaper, I'll change a widget, I'll go through, change my folders, like I don't know, but I just change my phone up all the time and I think this is the most different it's been. But yeah, I'm excited to show you guys what's on my phone, so let's get started. This is the current wallpaper that I have on my phone. It's this picture that I took while I was in Hawaii. Right now I have it to change wallpapers on lock and I have a few different sets. This one is a bunch of different like nature pictures. I have like sunsets and things, and some of the pictures I got from Pinterest, but most of them I did take myself. And then the other set of wallpapers is also set to change on lock, but those are just pictures of like my friends and my family and stuff. This is just the one that's on here right now. But when you open my phone, the first page is a few different widgets. I love this page so much. On the top, I have this widget that I got from this app called MD Vinyl. I saw this on Pinterest and I was like, I have to have it. You do have to pay extra for the vinyl, but I was just like, screw it, because it's so cute. Like I need it on my home screen. I was listening to Fleetwood Mac. I did set it to when I click on it, it goes straight to my Apple Music. So that's kind of like my like Apple Music app icon. Like if I ever need to go into that app, I just swipe over to that first page of my phone and click on that. But whenever you play it, it does like spin like that. It's so cool. I love it. On the bottom left, I have my batteries. Usually my AirPods are on here as well. And then I have a Pinterest widget. There's dogs barking right now. I'm really sorry if you can hear that. But I do have this Pinterest widget. Right now it's linked to this board. I made this board specifically for this widget and I love it. I think this board is so cute and it shuffles through these pictures every hour. But that's it for the first page, and then on the second page you get into the actual apps. First I have a weather widget in the top left. It's set to Hawaii right now because that's the last place I've been and I did not want to show my actual location. But I just like having that there so I can quickly check the weather. Next to that I have my first folder, which is just called Other. It's just a bunch of other apps that I use but not as often. If I don't use like an Apple app at all, it's in the app library. But these ones I use on a like somewhat regular basis still. I have Google Maps, Calculator, App Store, FaceTime, voice memo, settings, weather, reminders, NBC5, which I use to check like storms and stuff. And then I have calendar as well, which I do use all the time. Next to that I have notes, photos, camera, Find My, which is Find My iPhone. I hate that they changed it to Find My, like that's weird. But I just use that with my family. Next to that I have clock, Wells Fargo, which I check all the time because I always need to see how much money I have in my bank account because sometimes I be cutting it close. Next to that I have the Bible app, which I use every single day to do my devotionals. Well, not every day. Sometimes I do miss a day, but right now I'm doing this Psalm Streak devotional, which goes through the entire book of Psalms. And I love the devotionals on here. They're super easy to understand and follow along with. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then next I have YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, and Snapchat. I need to check my snaps. I haven't gotten that today. But here's my actual Pinterest like account if you want to follow it. It's Jaden Nicole_1. It's always in the description below as well. But I do love my Pinterest. It's top tier, guys. I'm pinning this. Then on the next page you get into all the rest of my apps. One thing about me is that I like to have all my apps on my screen. Like even if I don't use it that often, if it's an app that I downloaded, it's gonna be on my home screen. I don't like having to search for apps. Like I just like everything to be on here. So I don't really use my app library. In the top left corner, I have my health folder. I have C to 5K, which I think is couch to 5K. I've only used this once. I've been wanting to get better at running, and this helps you by like doing guided interval running. But like I said, I've only used it once. I need to use it more. I just haven't gone on a run since, especially because it's been so hot. But yeah, I think that app is probably really useful if you use it consistently. Next to that, I have sleepy time. Basically, you just tell it what time you want to wake up or go to bed, and then it'll tell you like the opposite time you need to wake up or go to bed, depending on like what you put. So if I say I wanted to go to bed at 11 p.m., it will tell me to wake up at one of these times so that I can wake up in between my sleep cycles, because if you wake up in the middle of your sleep cycle, you're like more likely to wake up more groggy and stuff. So yeah, this is super helpful. I don't use it as much just because like I have a routine that I like now, but If I'm going to bed at a random time, I like to check and see if I can like wake up in between my sleep cycles. Next to that, I have I Am, which is an affirmations app, and then fitness. I don't really use this that much, but it's linked to my Apple Watch, which I wear sometimes when I work out or when I go to dance. It just depends on the day. Sometimes I wear it, sometimes I don't. Next to that, I have my shopping folder, Amazon, love Amazon, Barnes & Noble, which I'm on all the time, Ulta, Target, Dutch Bros, which I love Dutch Bros. They didn't used to have one like nearby my house for a really long time. I didn't even know they existed, but now I have a very unhealthy obsession with them. Shop, which you can use to track all of your packages. It's a lot easier to have it all in one app instead of like having to look for separate emails and things. Then I have the Chick-fil-A app, of course, Walmart, Sonic, because you get like a discount when you order through the app. Then I have Etsy and Shein on the next page. Next, I have my editing folder. I have CapCut, which I use to edit my TikToks. Canva, which is the main app that I use to edit my thumbnails. Then I have Molded, which is a collage app. I haven't used a lot of these in a while because Canva has become like my main source, like I said, to edit my thumbnails. Then I have Epic, which is actually an app that I got, I'm pretty sure from another What's on My iPhone video, but this app is great. It's literally, can I skip this? It's literally like Visco Premium, but completely for free. Like you get everything. Let's do this picture. Here's this picture of me and my friend Mason. You get all of these tools for free, like so many filters. There is a pro version, but a lot of the things that it comes with you can have for free. So this is what I edit basically all my Instagram pictures on. I don't really use it for thumbnails. Fonto, which I use very occasionally to put text on pictures. Characters, you have all these fun little emoji weird things. There's also like different fonts and like bubble letters and things you can do on here. So this is really cool if I want to do like a cool caption or something. Then I have Camera Connect, which I use to get pictures or videos from my camera to my phone. And then lastly, I have PixArt. I mostly use this to draw on pictures. Next to that, I have my entertainment folder. First, I have Prime Video, which I don't use that much. It's just for those like few movies or shows that they only stream on Prime Video. Last time I used this was to watch the 2 Harry Styles movies that came out last year, and this is also what they're going to be putting The Summer I Turned Pretty on, so very excited to watch that on here. Then I have Hulu, Disney Plus, and Netflix. Next to that, I have the Roku app. I use this mostly as a remote if I can't find like the remote for one of my TVs around my house. I have Papa Sushiria, which is the only game I have on my phone, and it's the only one I need on my phone. I don't play a lot of games, but this one I'm like addicted to. I actually haven't played it in a while. I downloaded it towards the end of the school year, but it's really fun, and I got pretty far. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit rusty because I haven't played it in a while, but love that game. Then I have Shazam, which I'm sure most of you know what it is. If you just click it, it'll tell you whatever song is playing. Next to that, I have Spotify. I don't use Spotify a lot. I mostly use it just to look at other people's playlists. And then I have Apple Music. This is my Apple Music. Here's all my playlists. I need to go through these. I go through these like once a week, and somehow they get cluttered so fast. Next to that, I have my calendar widget. This is what I use to access my calendar app. That's why it's not really like out on my homepage. It was in a folder because I just used this. I was time blocking my day today. I'm a little bit behind, don't mind that. Yeah, I love having my calendar widget so I can see what I have to do that day or what I have upcoming, things like that. And then across from that, I have another Pinterest widget. I love these Pinterest widgets. They just make your home screen so much cuter. This one is just linked to my feed, I'm pretty sure. I have my money folder. I have Cash App, PayPal, OCC, which is just an app for my church. Indeed, jobs, because I need a job. Then I have Venmo and Wallet. Wallet I don't really use that much just because to access your like digital like cards and stuff, you just double click the power button, so I don't really go in here that much, but I have it in there. Next is that I have my education folder, which I feel like is way too full. But the thing is that I need all of these apps. Like, I don't understand why I have more school apps on my phone than I do shopping apps. That just like doesn't seem right to me, but I need all of them. First, I have Skyward, which is what my school uses for grades. I have Google Classroom, Google Drive, Outlook, and Canvas, which those two are used for my college classes. Photomath, Scientific Calculator. This is a Desmos calculator. It does a lot more than like the regular like calculator that comes with your phone can do. I don't always have like my like physical calculator, like my Casio one with me, so this one's super helpful like when I don't feel like getting that out or I don't have one with me. Next to that, I have Remind, which I primarily use for my dance team. Gmail is not just for school for me. I have like all my emails on here, but it just felt best to put it in this folder. Then I have Quizlet, which I live by. Desmos, which is similar to the other calculator app that I just showed you. It's the same brand, but this one you can actually like do graphs on and like formulas, or not formulas. What are they called? I don't know. And then after that I have Protect, which is, I don't even know what this is like. I think it's called One Protect, but it's something for my college like email accounts. I don't really know. As you can see, I don't use this, but I have to have it on my phone for my college classes. Then I have podcasts. I have become a podcast person recently. These are the ones that I've been loving listening to recently. If you have any recommendations, please put them down in the comments because I love finding new ones. Pretty Basic has been my obsession recently. I love listening to this one and Anything Goes, like when I wake up in the morning and as I'm doing my morning routine and getting ready and stuff. So big podcast girly now. And then lastly, I have my social folder. I have Goodreads, which you should follow my Goodreads. I have the link to my Goodreads in the description always. And these are my shelves right now. Right now I'm reading Unravel Me. But yeah, here's my Goodreads. Love looking on here, adding things to my want to read. Love updating what I'm reading currently. Great app. Then I have Twitter, which I don't really use that much, but if there's like something big happening, just like with celebrities or something, Twitter is always the first to have it, so I always go on here to check that. Then I have Be Real, which I don't use that much anymore. Yeah, I haven't done a Be Real in a while, but if you don't know what Be Real is, which I feel like you should, but if you don't, it's basically this app where it'll send you and all your friends like a notification that it's time to be real, and you have 2 minutes to take a picture on the front and back camera of your phone, basically of like what you're doing. Yeah, just like a cool way to keep up with what your friends are doing, I guess. Then I have YouTube Studio, which I just use to check all my analytics for my YouTube channel and my YouTube videos. And lastly, I have TikTok. I do have a TikTok on here now that's like actually for like posting, and like you guys can follow it. It's JadenNicole_1, same as my Pinterest. This is also in the description below and in my links on my like channel about and on my channel banner. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about, but yeah, I just posted one yesterday and I'm gonna try and be more consistent on here. I'm working on it, but definitely follow my TikTok if you're not already. Yeah, that's the last folder I have, but on the bottom like deck I have phone, messages, and Safari. I always need easy access like within milliseconds to these apps, so I have them on the bottom row just so I can have them, you know, there at all times. And that's everything that's on my phone. I didn't show you guys my case because it's basically the same that it's always been. I switched it out once, but for the most part I always keep this case on here. I do need a new one. I just haven't like gotten the chance to get a new one yet, but I do plan on getting another Casetify one because these ones protect my phone so freaking well. I dropped this, like I've had some bad tumbles with my phone and barely even has a scratch on it, so I don't even, yeah, there's not a single scratch on this phone, so I have Casetify to thank for that. That's all for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.